So the first 23 seconds is just music. It starts on an offbeat and you start by just shaking your hip. For that, my left foot is flat, my right foot is on its toes, and I bring my hip up, and as my foot becomes flat, my hip comes down. Both hands are just on your hips, so it goes 1, 2, 3. Then she goes oh ho 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 with your left hand. You're gonna grab your skirt, right hand by your mouth. It's again just footwork. You're lifting your right foot up and back down, left foot up and back down. As you do this, you're gonna swing your hips backwards. So the footwork is 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna do that for the next 16 beats. So the first 4 beats are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. The next 4 beats, your shoulders go back with your hips. So again, you went 1, 2, 3, 4, starting with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna repeat those 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, your hands go up, right hand up, left hand down in a diagonal. You're gonna spin over your left shoulder. I like to cross my legs as I spin and then uncross them. So you're dipping your right hand down as you face back, and then when you complete your spin, you're gonna bring it back up. So it's 1 beat for the spin, and then you're gonna do flower hand. So you're telling somebody to come here, rolling your wrists, and then just placing the flower hands. So you're gonna do this 4 times. Spin, come here, place, spin, come here, place, 3, come here, place, 4, come here, place. Sorry, one more thing about the last step. After you spin, you're just shaking your hips for the come here, place. So it goes spin, shake, shake. From there, the words start. The footwork is right leg out, left leg out, right leg out, and tap. Again, you're gonna do flower hands, left hand on your hip, right leg out, right hand towards the chest. So it goes 1, and you're just gonna tap with your foot. 1, switch sides, 2, again, 3, 4. So that segment goes dil, se, bandhi, ek, and then for door, you're gonna jump a little bit to the right. Your hands are like this, like you're pinching something. So you're pinching, and then your right hand goes diagonal up, your left hand goes diagonal bottom. So that whole segment goes 1, 2, 3, 4, jump and pull. Then from there, your left hand grabs your skirt, right hand again, cross your feet. You're gonna spin, dipping your hand down. So hand comes down and then back up. And then from there, with your right foot is gonna go tap, tap, tap. You start at the left, middle, right, and then backwards, right, middle, left. Flower hands, you're alternating like you're offering something. Right hand, left hand, left hand, and then reverse, right, left, right, left. So the first time you're going left to right, second, sorry, bear with me with my bad singing, but that whole first stanza goes dil se bandhi ek door jo dil tak 1, 2, 3, 4 jati hai. But it's 4 beats. Okay, so for the next stanza, we just finished doing this. From here, again, you're turning over your left shoulder, cross your feet to make the spin easier. Both of your hands are just coming together like this. You're interlocking them. So you're gonna start, as you start spinning, you'll interlock, finish the spin, and then 4 times you're going to clap. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start on the left side. When you go to the left, your right leg goes out, and you're just gonna shake your hip. 1, 2, switch, left leg out, shake your left hip, clap to the top right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, you repeat that whole segment. Spin with your hands out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the second stanza. So what that looks like is this. Okay, then there's a little bit of music, and you're gonna do the same step that we did before, where we hold our, hands diagonal, cross, spin, shake your hip, come here, place. You do that twice. So it goes 1, come here, place, 2, come here, place. Then the words start. Okay, from there comes the next stanza. Flower hands again. You're gonna start towards your waist, and you're just gonna flick outwards. As you're doing this, you're shaking your hip, but you're also bending down. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then like you're scooping something up, stand up, and you throw it. You have 2 beats to stand up. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up, and throw. From there, you're gonna turn to the left. The hands are turning around themselves. So it's like your wrists are together and you're just flipping them. So one more time, wrists together and you're flipping 180. So you're gonna do this circle and then step back and throw both hands back. So just to show you, I'm gonna do it facing forward, right foot up, I spin, and then when my hands come down, I step back. This time you're gonna do it to the left, facing back, to the right, and then you're gonna end forward. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for the next stanza, it starts with Rishtoki. She doesn't do it exactly, the counts are not even on this one, but basically the hands, you're gonna start with your left hand out, your right hand is just turning, only for 2 beats. So roughly it's right hand even, like at 180, at 45, and then at what's like 90 plus 45, and then you switch to here, and then 90 degrees, and then you go into the next step. Here, the footwork is just shaking your hip. So it goes 1, 2, 3.5, switch 1. Okay, so for the footwork, you're gonna step forward with your right foot and then step back. With your hands, you're just imitating feet. So when one hand is flat, the other's up, and vice versa. So with this, it goes step forward, your hands down, I transition, and then again I step as I bring my right leg back. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just bringing your right leg back and forth, and then you repeat that whole segment. 1, 2, 3.5, switch 1, 2, step, 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 and that's that segment. Okay, next is a longer series of music. It starts off doing the same step that we've been doing, where you cross your right foot over your left, spin, flower hands come here, place. You're gonna do that twice. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from there, you're gonna face a little bit towards the left with your hands. Your left hand is straight, your right hand is gonna meet it, and then open up. And as you open, you're fanning upwards. Your feet, you're gonna step and then step back. So you're stepping towards the right and then back into a neutral position. So go step, open, step, open, and then you're gonna do the same thing towards the right side. Step, open, step, open. Okay, so for the last 4 counts of the music, you're just bringing your hands down and you're scooping up and placing them on your shoulder. The only difference is you're gonna start kind of diagonal with your right shoulder to the diagonal right, and then you'll switch so that your left shoulder is to the diagonal left. With it, you're just bending as you scoop and bringing it up. So go scoop, up, scoop, up, scoop, up, scoop, up, and that's the end of the music. Okay, so then it starts by talking about the eyes. So in terms of the footwork, you're gonna step out kind of into a lunge, so you're bending with your right leg. In terms of your hands, your right hand is on top of your face, your left hand at the bottom, kind of framing the eyes, and you're slowly gonna pull out. So for 2 beats, lunge, pull out, and then you're gonna switch hands. There's a small pause. Then you're gonna take your left hand, grab your skirt. With your right hand, you're just kind of letting your arm follow, cross your legs, spin, and then it talks about upna. So you're gonna take your right hand, put it on your heart, left hand over it, and then for the next 8 beats, actually, you're just stepping. You're on your toes on the right foot and a flat foot with the left. So the first 4 counts, you're just cupping your hands and you're switching them in the mid-abdomen region. And again, you're just stepping with it. I start with my left hand on top, right hand on bottom. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the next 4 beats, you're gonna put your right hand on top of your left hand, kind of like you're swinging a baby, doing rock-a-bye baby. And again, you're just still stepping with it for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just swinging side to side. Next is about 4 beats of music. You're just going to grab your skirt with both hands and you're gonna spin over your left shoulder 2 times. So 1, 2, and then you're gonna spin over your right shoulder 2 times. 1, 2. Then the next stanza starts with Roshan. So you're just gonna grab at something and bring it to your forehead, and you're going to do that twice. This footwork for it, again, is just stepping up and back with your right foot. So when your hands come up, your right foot comes out, and when you grab, your hands come back. So it goes Roshan Hoga. You're gonna do that 2 times. And then from there, it's a little awkward pause. I'm not sure if she made a mistake, but you're gonna cross your hands, come out, small pause, and then you're gonna spin with your hands out again over your left. After you spin over your left shoulder, then you're gonna put your left hand behind your back. With your right hand, you're just gonna start kind of like you're a waiter with your elbow bent, and then bring your hand out like you're pointing to everyone. So it goes sab ke dilon mein, and you're just gonna step kind of like a skip almost. So it goes 1, and then you're gonna do the same thing with the other side. Don't forget to put your right hand behind your back. 2. So that looks like skip, skip. From there, she interlocks her hands. Keep your hands so that they're vertical, and then you're doing a wave, so you're going to invert them. So now your left hand is on top, and then when you put your palms out, just put it to the left a little bit. So the handwork is wave to the left, wave to the left. So the footwork for that is you're gonna step as you do the wave, and then you're on your toes, and then you're gonna come down, creating a little extra hip thrust when you go to the side. So step, thrust, step, thrust. That's that step. Now we're at Sach Hone Wala Hai. So from there, you're gonna make like a small circle to the right. And you know how we did the grab and place? You're basically doing that in the semicircle 3 times. So it goes 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna go again to the left. 1, 2, 3. From there, you're gonna grab your skirt. Again, you're just stepping with your right foot, and you're gonna do this for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, again, we're skipping, pointing to everybody with our arms flat. So 1 skip, 2 skip. So that whole sequence. Okay, bear with me, we're almost done. After that, you're gonna kind of jump and put both hands on your hip. There's a small little pause, and then it goes nanne se kadmon ki. So you're gonna jump with both feet to the right, jump with both feet to the left, grab your skirt, you're gonna kick your right leg out, kick your right leg in. Sorry, when I say out, I mean kick it out towards the right, in is towards the left, and then it goes Aarti hai, so with your hands, you're just that kind of bouncing, and you're gonna say come here. Then the line repeats, it goes nanne se kadmo ki, and you're just gonna walk forward for that part. Again, you're gonna kick your leg out, in, and then say come here for the Aarti hai part. Okay, so for the last bit of music, instead of doing the spinning come here place 2 times, you're only gonna do it once. So you're gonna spin, come here, and then you're gonna spin, and then the second spin, you spin one more time, diagonal, and then the third spin technically is just gonna be with your hands to your side, and then it transitions into the next song.